Good morning, everyone, and wake up and make up to Grace Givens. Yes, and that's me. Here we are in the privacy of my bathroom. I like it that way because then you and I can just have a little intimate conversation and we can talk about these things that people don't normally talk about in a lovely social atmosphere. Today, the makeup I'm going to do is going to be on my eyes. I'm getting ready to go on an airplane to Colorado. I'm ready for a trip because you see they have delayed and delayed and delayed my surgery to the point that I got to wondering if they were going to feel like they could even do my surgery. I had to go through all these tests, including that geriatric test that I so dreaded. But guess what? I aced it. Aced it. Bingo. They said that they would give me the rating of a 30 to 40-year-old woman in surgery. So I hope that from their mouth to God's ears, if you know what I mean. So they called yesterday and said, well, I hope you're ready because we're going to do your surgery on September 26th. I understand that that's just almost 3 months after I was supposed to have it in New York. Okay, today I'm going to play with a little bit of this green down here, and I think I'll do some of this fun, whatever this browny purple is up here on the middle. I just think it'd be kind of fun. I'm going to play golf if I can. We're flying up into Denver and then driving to a place called Silverthorne, which is real high, and I'm going to play maybe just 9 holes of golf to see how I do. I haven't played in a while, so I'm really looking forward to it. And September 26th, then she called and this is his nurse practitioner, and she's a very sharp lady. But she started describing to me what was going to happen to me in surgery. And I have to tell you, I'm scared. I'm really scared. Turns out they're going to have 3 surgeons in the room with me, not just one. He didn't mention that before. I don't know if this is something that he just tagged someone else on just in case, or if it's just SOP, standard operating procedure. But I don't know. He's got to pull in a urologist because there's something about the blood flow from the ureters to the legs or something like that, and so they're going to put stents. Immediately, first thing I asked was, these kind of stents are going to make me have to take Plavix, because that would be bad since I really have thin blood. And they said, no. But they didn't quite, well, they probably explained. I think I blacked out after that, honestly. I mean, I really do. I think I probably went, But anyway, it'll be a long surgery, and it will be an arduous recovery. Today, however, we're not going to talk so much about that. That's no fun, okay? No fun at all to talk about. Today I want to talk to you about one of the people that I met that's among you, my new friend, and I'm not going to name any names, because her story was very interesting, and she had some wonderful tips to give me. Hers is about head and neck cancer, which started in her tongue. And that's very, very typical. Forgive me if I have a little cup of Joe to get me going. It's pretty early this morning. She discovered a little BB in her tongue. And from what I understand, from what I remember of what she said, she went to her doctor, not her dentist, about it. And he chose to visit it from time to time, but not biopsy it. Or he did biopsy it and it showed up as dysplasia. That may be what I'm trying to say here. In any case, he didn't feel there was any reason to excise it at that point, and she did not want to lose her ability to speak, which I certainly understand that. So, but finally one day it in fact showed up positive, and they did have to remove this BB thing, and he was able to get margins, and he felt really good about it being clean. And she did too. And time moved along like it has a tendency to do, and she found herself pregnant. And about the same time, I may be mistaken on this, and if I am, she can call me and just ream me out. But I think it's about the same time as she found herself pregnant, she discovered a little lump right here somewhere. Okay, on this side. Sorry, this side right here. Very small, she said. Very small. Again, I think like a BB. And but she was pregnant, and so the doctor said, "Excuse me, I'm getting some eyeliner out here." The doctor said, "This is good. This is fun. We're going to try bronze." The doctor said, "No, no, no. I'm not going to touch you while you're pregnant. That's not a good thing." So, tremendous amount of stress was going on in her life. I'm not going to tell her story that way, but just remember that stress plays probably the most important role in all of this. Probably. It's at least a big player. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. But tremendous stress was going on in her life. By the time she had this baby, which she adores, this was a huge golf ball sized tumor that was in her neck. And so they excised it. There is a large scar, and her neck is terribly mottled with scars, radiation scars. Really, really distracting radiation scars on this otherwise truly stunningly beautiful woman. She's very, very pretty. So the day that I met her, I was a little concerned because I had seen her picture, and her picture showed how bad those scars were, and they were actually all over her face at that point, and I thought, oh gosh, I'm going to really have to show my acting skills and act like this is something I see all the time. And to be perfectly honest, at MD Anderson, you do see a lot of not pretty stuff. But still, you're never ready for someone you're going to meet to be like that. And she came along, and I didn't recognize her at first because this gorgeous gal walks in workout clothes, and she has a terrific body. And anyway, so she was, but this was very mottled, red like hamburger meat right here with a big gash across it. And we spent a long time talking. It was delightful. She's very smart and gave me lots of ideas, which I'm going to share with you. So then she's the one who told me about that app for the phone called Think Dirty, okay? And so I immediately came home and I got the app, and then I realized that typical of old me, the old gray mare who ain't what she used to be, but she also ain't gray, I called her and I said, hey, will you come show me how to use this app? So she said she would. And did you see what I just did? I just smeared the heck out of this right here. Cute. Q-tips. I don't know what people did before they had Q-tips. So I'm going to smudge this all a little bit here. I'd already put on the concealer and the powder underneath there so it won't dribble during the day. So anyway, she showed me how to use the app, but when she walked in my door, I went, wait a minute. Something's missing. Where are your scars? Well, girlfriends and boyfriends, whoever happens to be watching me, this girl taught me a beautiful lesson. She had gone to Sephora. Now, I've been told I probably shouldn't name the names of stores and things that I use, but this is important because I don't know of anyone else that has this. She went to Sephora and she did a computer thing called Color IQ, where they put a computer deal on your face and your neck, and you should go in there with no makeup on, naked face, and they will send you on your email all the colors that are right for you and what brands of makeup might work best with those colors. And let me tell you, folks, I couldn't see a sign of this woman's scars. So remember, Color IQ, go in with a naked face, and try it. Now, I think I told you last time that I went in and I tried the Think Dirty app, and what happened for me was that looking for my mascara now. I tried that app, and what happened was nobody. They knew very few of the items that I was looking for. Okay. And I think that's because it's probably just a new app. And they don't know many things yet because they were very familiar with the ones we all know and love, Lancome, Clinique. They've got those, and these will tell you what is comedogenic in the makeup, what has paraben, what has talc, and by the way, everything has talc, and that really the truth of the matter is that none of the regular makeups that we expect to use is free from these evildoers. So if you want really clean stuff, you probably have to go to Whole Foods or maybe that Juice Beauty that Gwyneth Paltrow advertises. But nothing else is absolutely free. And that includes Origins, by the way, because they tested those too. But I did that the Color IQ, and I haven't had a chance to work with it yet because my life's been a little bit crazy. So I'm putting on my mascara right now, and I just want to encourage you. Don't, if you have something that's suspicious, don't wait. Because this girl she waited and waited and until it was clearly malignant, and then she had it removed, and then they thought they had gotten everything. Isn't that the old cancer call? Oh, we got everything. Oops. I'm praying that's not going to happen with me when I had this surgery, because it's not my fault that we've waited around for months and months here, and I'm hoping that they are going to tell me it's okay. I hope you'll keep me in your prayers, because it's going to be a rough go for Grace, I'll tell you for sure. Anyway, be sure that if you have questions or comments for me, please post them. If you have suggestions, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Share this with your friends. Make sure your kids are vaccinated. We'll talk more about that later, the ages and the types. But between the age of 9 and 12 is the optimum time. Right before school or at the beginning of school would be really great. And we'll wipe out this disease if every kid in the world gets vaccinated. They won't go through what I'm going through. And trust me, folks, I may be smiling, but it's not fun, okay? But always remember, I may have cancer. Cancer does not have me. You have a great day.